In the bustling city of Agrabah, there lived a young boy named Aladdin. He was an orphan, living on the streets and surviving by his wits. Despite his hardships, Aladdin was kind-hearted and always willing to help others in need. One day, while wandering the market, Aladdin came across a mysterious old man selling wares from a dusty old carpet. Intrigued, Aladdin approached the man and struck up a conversation. The old man, who introduced himself as Mustafa, claimed to have a magic lamp for sale. He told Aladdin that the lamp contained a powerful genie who could grant him 3 wishes. Aladdin was skeptical, but curious. He asked to see the lamp, and Mustafa reluctantly showed it to him. The lamp was old and tarnished, but Aladdin could sense there was something special about it. Without hesitation, Aladdin offered to buy the lamp for Mustafa. But when he reached into his pocket to pay, he realized he had no money. Undeterred, Aladdin offered Mustafa his only possession, a worn-out cloak. Mustafa hesitated but eventually agreed to the trade. He handed Aladdin the lamp and quickly disappeared into the crowd. Aladdin was thrilled with his new acquisition and decided to rub the lamp, just to see what would happen. To his amazement, a cloud of smoke billowed from the lamp, and before his eyes, a genie appeared. The genie was magnificent, with a booming voice and a twinkle in his eye. "Master, I am the genie of the lamp," the genie boomed. "I am here to grant you 3 wishes, whatever your heart desires." Aladdin was overwhelmed with joy. He couldn't believe his luck. After a moment of thought, he made his first wish. "I wish to be wealthy beyond my wildest dreams," Aladdin said. The genie nodded and snapped his fingers. In an instant, Aladdin found himself standing in a palace filled with gold and jewels. He was surrounded by servants who catered to his every whim. For his second wish, Aladdin asked to be a prince, so he could marry the princess of Agrabah, whom he had admired from afar. Once again, the genie granted his wish, and Aladdin became Prince Ali, a handsome and wealthy suitor vying for the princess's hand. Aladdin knew he had 1 wish left, but he couldn't decide what to wish for. He spent days pondering his options, unsure of how to best use his final wish. Meanwhile, the princess, whose name was Jasmine, had grown curious about the mysterious Prince Ali. She had heard stories of his wealth and generosity, and wanted to meet him for herself. One evening, Aladdin invited Jasmine to a grand feast in his palace. As they talked and laughed, Aladdin realized that he had fallen in love with the princess. He knew then what his final wish would be. "I wish to be a man worthy of Princess Jasmine's love," Aladdin said to the genie. The genie smiled and granted his wish. Aladdin was transformed into a kind, honest, and courageous man, worthy of the princess's heart. When Jasmine saw the change in Aladdin, she knew that he was the one she had been waiting for. They declared their love for each other and were married in a lavish ceremony attended by the entire city. As for the lamp, Aladdin gave it to the genie as a token of his gratitude. The genie was touched by Aladdin's selflessness and promised to use his powers for good. And so, Aladdin and Jasmine lived happily ever after, ruling Agrabah with wisdom and compassion, with the genie by their side, ensuring that their kingdom prospered for generations to come.